Hello, heroes and villains. Welcome to Multiverse. Here we are with our friend Nix the Black Mask. Hello, good sir. How are you doing today?
Oh, not too bad. It's been a very busy week, that's for sure.
I'm sure it was. Just give me a second so that I can finish setting things up on my end. And today we're going to
What?
start in the stabilizer fragmentation mission. Often people will have a question about that. They don't quite seem to understand the whole principle about the stabilizer fragments and how you can use that to gain stabilizers and open, in the long run, open time capsule for free. And also this week we have a bonus stabilizer fragments. So I'll let our friend Mr. Nix talk about that a bit.
Yeah, so, I missed it yesterday, but this week is so important to individuals. If you are desperately behind on your time capsules, this week is going to be so important for you. That is, if you are a member, that is two stabilizers free. Free. It is as simple as that. So, please run the stabilizer. It doesn't take long. Sometimes it takes like a minute or two out of your day. I normally try to combine it with my vault so I don't miss both. But yesterday I was very busy working on my last upcoming video that I have coming up. But yeah, so it's very important. Make sure you run the stabilizer. It's easy to do and it'll save you so much time.
Normally I switch to DPS for that mission, but just to show you guys that it's a piece of cake, I'll stay as a controller with our friend Nix. And thank you, Tyler. It's all right if you weren't there. I don't expect people to be there all the time. Usually I'll take one side and I expect the other guys to take the other side, but it doesn't always work like that.
wants to know which of you suckers is worth the ground you're walking on.
1199, request assistance.
As you can see, even in controller role, you can do it easily enough. The ads melt pretty quickly. And sometimes I'll use even some of my summons. Usually I'll use also my Orbital Strike, but not today. Oh, and Nyx goes the extra mile and uses the supply drop.
You got the job done. Be thankful you're not in a cell in Bel Rev.
And so this week, as you can see, you're going to get a little reward, like some 25 stabilizer fragments as a reward, in addition to those you usually get. 25, that's because I'm a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber, then you're going to get, if you're a premium, you get, I think, 4 fragments. But this week, you'll get 1.5 stabilizers. And if you're free to play, normally you get 3 fragments. But this week, you should get 1 stabilizer. And people have been asking, what are we going to play this week? So I had a little poll this week asking people, what mission should we play? So basically today we are going to play the Metal Part 2 raids, and we are going to play the regular version of the raids. I know some of you guys might like to play the Elite version. There's a whole bunch of mechanics with the Elite version, so we'll try to play the Elite version at some point, but we'll probably need some sort of preparation because before we can actually do that. So today we will play the Metal Part 2 missions, and we'll play the regular versions of those missions. And afterwards, we should have enough time to be able to play the Doomsday mission. I forget what tier it is. Oh, there it is. And after that, we should be able to play the Doomsday mission so that you guys can get some double currency today.
All those pesky mechanics.
Oh
Eventually
yeah.
we'll have it all figured
Oh
out.
yeah.
But yeah, so there's a lot going on in the Elite Raid that I think would be very problematic for certain roles, especially for a tank perspective. But it's not that bad. I just don't want us to get stuck into a raid and be lost in there for an hour and end, and that's only the first raid.
Okay. There's a Project Proteus who wants to join the group, and Nix will probably send you a tell. Oh, he's right there. Oh, I am Iron Man. I love those Iron Man characters when people recreate them. We can create a pretty good looking version of Iron Man in this universe online, and even more the Hulk Buster Iron Man. And here we have a nice looking Jean Grey. So if you guys want to join the group, just send a tell to our friend Mr. Nix. He'll invite you to the group. Sadly, you're gonna have to be combat rating. I forget the combat rating for that mission. 276.
Yep, send me a tell. I'll make a message on our chat in case anybody wants to join.
Here we have a pretty cool looking blade. I think I saw him some time ago. Loved it. We're on the hero side, and also we play in the US PS4, and for Nix is on US PC. So sadly, if you guys play on the European servers, you won't be able to join us. It's sad, but that's how it is. Until they actually merge all the servers together, we're limited to playing on the US servers.
I saw your video with the Doomsday totem and the that cat thing. I wish they put a tiny bit more details into that into the cat, but I mean it was great though. I like that totem. I need to have it in my base.
It's fun, fun little pets. I love the Doomsday one. I heard them say when I started my video, he said a line, and then I kept on waiting and waiting for him to repeat the line so that I could include the line in the video. Never happened. So so sadly I couldn't include
What
the
day?
line.
What does he say? I'm curious.
He says "Roar," and I forget what he says, but and he sadly I never could get him to repeat the line. So I'll try to make a follow-up video if I can, but it was a fun bit. And also I'm wondering if he's going to interact with some of the other pets or even Streaky. Will Streaky interact with Crypto somehow? Uh, it's a mystery at this point. So if some of you guys need to play the Metal Part 2 raids, maybe you still need some of the feats, maybe you still need some of the gear, or maybe you just want to play with us and have some fun. So send a Nix to our friend Mr. Nix, send a tell to our friend Mr. Nix, and we'll be able to play those missions. And afterwards, we'll play the Doomsday mission, so we'll get some extra currency from that mission.
Have a fine day, combatant.
Someone likes the Flash suit from Prime the Flash. It's a cool looking suit. It's something people requested for a long, long time, and finally this year they finally gave it to us.
Definitely a plethora of riches when it comes to the Flash this year.
Oh yeah. And one of the comments I've seen like 1,000 times in the past couple of days is the Superman emblem. A lot of people thought that with the bonus with the Death of Superman event, that the Superman emblem would come back somehow. That wasn't in the cards. All they did was add the Doomsday Totem and Streaky the Super Cat. And sadly, for some reason, people thought we would get the Superman emblem once more, but it did not happen. It's probably my cue to, I guess I'm overdue to make a Superman emblem video. But sadly, for those of you who were asking, the odds of getting a Superman emblem at this point are very slim. Maybe at some point they will give us, I don't know, maybe a Red Sun Superman emblem or a Bizarro emblem or something like that. But as far as you can tell, there's no plans for them to give us a new Superman emblem anytime soon. Hello, Jeffrey Lane. Tyler is asking, what is the point of those little points like Gotham and Metropolis that have those red or blue circles around them? I'm not sure if he's talking about the races or something else. Mr. Nix, does that...
Red?
Sorry?
So I was reading this. I was reading this comment too, and I was trying to figure it out. Red and blue circles. I was at first thinking like where we spawn in certain spots on the map, like the various locations where if we were to rally point.
Okay, it might be the rally point, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Basically, I think Tyler is talking about the rally point. There's certain rally points where you will respawn if you are a hero or if you are a villain. And in order to make sure that people don't camp the rally point, there's like a dome that protects the players inside the rally point.
I'm positive now it's the dome.
Okay.
So the domes for a hero are blue. So you can't use the hero's rally point. You can't go inside. And actually, if you get too close to it, a hero actually has, or the villain, vice versa, your other faction can actually use the terminal that's there and blast you across the screen. So it's actually kind of a fun thing I used to do back when I was free to play. But yeah, the villain side, it's a red dome. Multiverse, what's that material on your character? God, we gotta talk about that one again.
Of course. I think, I'm not sure if Superman Jelly 4 wants to join us. Maybe send him an invite. The material is the cosmic chromo material, the bright cosmic chromo material. It's one of the, I would have to say it's one of my favorite material. I, I, I liked the cosmic material, but the fact that it covers the entire piece of gear, uh, I wasn't too crazy about that, I suppose. But seeing how we can actually get some different pattern on our character thanks to the chroma version, I have to admit I much prefer the chroma version. Sadly, at this point, if you're hoping to be able to get this material, um, I think at this point you can only get it from the trade chat. I don't know if our friend Mr. Nix, did you use the trade chat recently? If you saw that material, maybe.
No, it's been some time since I've seen it, even on the trade chat. But that's the only place you'll honestly see it.
The last time I saw it, it was like 3 billion. So if you're looking for that material, you will have to go to the trade chat, and you'll have to be as rich as Scrooge McDuck if you want to be able to purchase it.
Superman JL is already in a group, so
Yeah,
he
okay.
must be doing something else.
I guess he's just showing off then. I thought it was trying to get our attention.
Same with Doomsday. I was thinking the same, but I guess they're just posing.
Someone is asking about the iridescent material. The iridescent material is nice enough. Let me show it to you.
It's okay, but I mean, there's a lot of better options. I guess it depends on what you're trying to go for. If you're just saying in general if you should buy it, I mean, if it's in your price range and it doesn't hurt you that bad, sure, go for it.
Well, the thing is that it's a material that you can get easily enough. You don't need to farm. You don't need to do anything. You buy it and then you equip. And the nice thing about that material is that once you buy it, you can use it. You can redeem it for every single characters in your account. So even if you like, I don't necessarily use it with my multiverse character, but I have a few characters that pretty sure. I hate when it does that. I have a few characters where I pretty much use these materials. Like I think I've used it with one of my Aquaman Armory or something like that. So that is the nice thing about the materials you get from the marketplace. You get them for all your characters. And when you have a lot of characters like I do, or even our friend Mr. Nix, you will enjoy that material. So it's a nice looking green material. It's a bit shiny, but so if it's a material you think you might use or you need, yeah, it's a good option.
Well, we're definitely attracting a wide audience here.
Oh yeah. Let's give a bow to everyone because why not? Thank you, Every Summers.
Bruno, if you don't mind, can you send me a tell?
Yeah, I know
That's okay.
I know it doesn't seem like that, but there's a lot of you guys at this point, so it's kind of hard to remember all of you. Like Bruno, I have to admit I don't remember what your character is. So I remember you from a past live stream, but we see so many people at this point that it's kind of hard to remember everyone. How to send the tell? You have to go into your tab, your social tab, and you could go to either nearby, or you could just go to something like a recent text.
What I would do is I would add the person's name first and foremost to your friends list.
Oh yeah.
Then once you're done with that, then you go onto your friends list and then you pick out the person that you want to send a tell to. So you'll see that in the friends tab when you're clicking on it. If you want to show that off, that might be easier for these guys to figure out how to send a tell.
Variable wave is right. If Xbox and PlayStation players could play together, it would be awesome. Sadly, not an option at this point. Thank you, Kevin. Prometheum lockboxes. I don't know if I have one right now. Oh
You
crap!
might
just-
as soon as
oh,
you
crap.
kill something, you might.
Let's go kill
If you don't.
something, and we'll see. Here's our lucky winner.
Okay, so we have 6 in our group so far. We do need 2 more individuals.
So if you guys want to come and play with us, the time is now. Although it may not be that tempting for some of you guys, some of you are probably done with Metal Part 2. But I'm sure some of you guys may still need some feet or some gear from that DLC. It is a pretty old DLC at this point, but
It's the nostalgia of revisiting the DLC content. And there's some good stuff behind it, too.
there's a Sendra 324. I'll tell him to send you a tell.
Perfect, thank you. Or are they around here? Are they...
I'm not sure.
Fair enough. Ah, they are. Fendra 324? Yeah. Oh, and somebody else is spending it on LFG. That's bold to be doing that, by the way.
Yeah, no lockbox. Sorry, I guess I haven't been in the game long enough. I should probably try to clear out a thing or two.
Group is full. We are ready to go. We are ready to approach the first raid.
That wasn't much, but a little bit may help, I guess. So there we go.
He likes to put emphasis on evil. There's nothing wrong with it. It's his thing. It's like how I do my introductions with my videos too. It's just the thing that we do.
Yeah, quick, Kevin, ask your questions. Although if we're busy fighting some evil bosses, it's quite possible that we won't see your question. The chat goes by pretty quick sometimes. But yeah, go ahead and ask your question. We'll do what we can to try to answer it. For the membership.
Deal with membership? Oh
yeah.
boy. I don't know. How do you want to answer that?
They're supposed to add some stuff to the membership to make up for the fact that they are giving away the episodes for free. At this point, we don't have any information about what they're going to add to the membership. So once we do get some information about that, I'll probably make a video about it. But right now, it's we don't really know what they're going to add to the membership. YouTube is pretty much part-time. Although I guess if I get any more subscribers, maybe at some point I'll be able to do it full-time. But right now, YouTube is a part-time thing. I do it for fun. I do it...
You're here. The Thanagarians have confirmed that the Key of Atlan and the Phoenix Cannon can open a portal to the Dark Multiverse. Hawkgirl is speaking with the Thanagarians now to get
Yeah, I do it
access
for
to
fun
the
as
cannon.
well. Trying to educate the community as to how to get stuff done. Oh, is this
Listen
bug
up.
still happening in this place? That's funny.
So
So, there's a classic bug that happens in this raid all the time for PlayStation players. I'm actually surprised we didn't lose more individuals. Randomly, they will disconnect as soon as this raid begins.
So we'll try again?
You ready?
Or just
Yeah, I
invite
mean,
people?
We can re-invite them whenever they come back, so
Okay.
that's not a problem. They can easily communicate with us. We don't have a tank though, so we are going to be going in blind.
Oh no!
And we don't have a healer either.
That's alright.
Honestly, this is reg. This won't be that bad.
They've infiltrated the military. They must be
Also, if I have my armor in, right?
Soldiers, go
Well, I was tempted to play with my tank character, but decided against that.
That's fine. Not a big deal. Oh, the nose. Yeah, Maltese nose, you're saying.
So to come back from YouTube, I've been doing this for 5 years. Actually, 5 years and a half. And I wouldn't have done it this long if I didn't have fun. And I guarantee you, the first 3.5 years, if not 4 years, not much money was being made. So if I was doing this for money, I would have quit a long time ago.
Well, if you'd like to be the tank, send me a tell. If our other individual doesn't send us a tell here in a minute,
Yeah, send Russ
grab
a
you.
tell about inviting him back. I'll tell him to send you the tell.
Yep, sounds good. Or, I mean, you can also invite. Anybody, actually, who gets the tell can actually invite the individual into the
Can I?
instance. Yep, absolutely. So if you were to get a tell right now of saying, invite me into the instance, you would do it, and then we would vote
Oh,
on
invite
it.
the group. Oh, yeah, okay.
Bingo.
Somehow I thought only the league leader could do that.
Look at you learning something new today.
When a face reveal, I have no idea at this point.
All the good work we've done together. All the
When
I
he
didn't see
reaches
it.
a million.
we shared.
Probably. Well, there's 20,000 that's somewhat around the corner. But probably not for 20,000. Maybe a bit later.
I can't believe you.
I did not see the Shazam, the new Shazam suit. What about you, Mr. Nix?
I did not see the new Shazam suit. Where?
Barbatos gave him a universe of souls to devour. Onimar Sin will ask me to rule by his
Eduardo is asking about our favorite games. Obviously, DC Universe Online is pretty much up there.
All roads
I think this
lead
game's
to
pretty
darkness.
decent.
Take this gift and
Pretty
embrace
good.
that hopeless truth.
But other games I really enjoyed were Baldur's Gate. I loved Baldur's Gate. I have to try Baldur's Gate 3. I didn't get a chance to try it just yet.
So I live and breathe the old Arkham series. Personally, that's what I love to do the most. After that, it was probably the... That's what I'm doing right now, actually. It's one of my phone games. It's Marvel Strike Force. I play that game right now.
Phone game. You can't call that a game.
It's not really. No, I'm being honest.
There's also Dragon Age that I really enjoyed, especially the first one. They dropped the ball a bit with the second one. They got a bit better with the third one, but the first Dragon Age I loved. I loved it.
The Arkham games are amazing. Absolutely. See, like, if we were running Elite, we'd be getting destroyed right now. Because a lot of people don't know the mechanics behind what's happening right now. So when the boss does that skull lunge and she's going to go towards somebody, it's going to create tornadoes around everybody. You just need to get out of the tornadoes. I can't wait to get to this DLC when it comes to describing as to how do you do the feats and stuff like that. I hope I get a lot of people to watch that, to understand the mechanics that are behind the content. Like right there. Oh boy, that just killed a lot of people. Uh-oh. And now she's doing her skull move. Yikes. Oh, look at that. Oh boy.
Oh no, she
Well,
went down.
You're subbed? Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, buddy.
So who
Then
do
not to
we have
mention
left?
press. Maybe. Nope. My next video that's coming out is going to be about the top 10 most difficult feats in the Doomed Metropolis DLC. Because it's relevant to this week. I think you guys will enjoy it. If you were to take a stab at it, what do you think is the most difficult feat in the Doomed Metropolis DLC? You can make an argument for number 1 and number 2. So you're probably going to say the obvious one.
Well, for me, it would be something that has to do with the Doomsday raid. Getting people you don't know to try to do those feats sometimes is challenging.
Believe it or not, actually, a lot of those feats, you don't need to actually get a lot of group coordination. Honestly, if you wanted to grab the civilians, you personally could get all the civilians. Now, to leave them alone, yes, you'd have to get them all. You'd have to be all on the same page, or to not use the probiotic.
Because technically, any solo feat, there's no reason why not to do. You cannot do those. And
That's my
even
number 10.
even the Doomsday, where you have to defeat Doomsday, is it 50 times, 100 times? I forget.
It's 100 times, and that's actually the one I thought you were going to mention, because that's
No,
my number 2, because of
because
how
when
painful
you
that is.
yeah, but when you play the long game, once your character is high level enough, you can do it easily enough.
The long game. We don't want no long game, we want results now.
The long game is the best.
I agree. Well, I won't spoil what my number 1 is, but that was my number 2 for the most difficult feats.
Okay.
Honestly, the Dune Metropolis DLC was kind of a joke. If you're thinking about ever taking Feats seriously, that's a great DLC to start with. 'Cause number 1, it really wasn't a DLC. There was no actual gear for you to progress with. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die here myself.
The evil ads kept on jumping on me. I'm so sad.
It happens. Did we get everybody? I think so.
Did we get everyone?
Well, our main objective is we need to get Prime Barry Allen up. Okay, prime the time. Prime the clock. Oh, I'm dead. Whew. I feel like we did queue up Elite. I'm gonna check.
I don't seem to remember it being that difficult.
Oh, we didn't. No, it's about we need to be able to get everything in one spot and make everything stay there. So I would advise our tank to try to grab everything and hold it all together, which would include all the ads. That can be tough, so make sure you have a large pole for multiple ads to carry all together. I'm not sure, what is our power of our tank, Central? So I can maybe give him or her some advice. Are we going to battle Doomsday? Probably in the Dune Metropolis version. Oh, we lost somebody.
No.
I did hear about Injustice getting a movie. I could not be more excited about that.
Is it
I can't wait
an
for that.
animated movie?
No, they're going to do a live version, I'm pretty sure.
No, I'll believe that when I see it.
Same here. Same here.
Because they keep on. There's a lot of changes happening at Warner right now. Like right now, there's a whole bit about the Warner Bros. Discovery, the merge with Discovery. So we'll see what happens. Plans change, sadly.
All the time. They change all the time. So what we'll have here, Sandra, do you want to go first? Do you want to just lunge right in there? And then when the ads get up, and you'll have everything to group together. Oh, it's an animated movie? I can live with that, I suppose.
Thought as much. It made more sense.
Well, I know, but can you imagine, though? Anyways.
Well, I wouldn't mind that, except that we need a proper Superman movie or proper Justice League movie first, which we did not really get with the last Justice League. So I know that often people will mention movies like Man of Steel as some sort of Elseworld. And Elseworlds are fine. Like Elseworlds are fine in the comics because let's say they give us Elseworld Superman Red Son. Well, if somehow you don't like the Elseworld idea, you still have half a dozen proper Superman comics that you can read. But in the terms of for the movies, that is it. If they decide to make an Elseworld Superman movie, well, you don't have a proper Superman movie to watch, to enjoy. And the thing would be true with Injustice. I would love an Injustice movie, assuming we get a proper Justice League movie first. I don't know if it made sense.
No, I'm following it. It should be good. I'm intrigued for it. Oh no.
I was reading Jeffrey's tale in the chat about the Man of Steel. Man of Steel. Okay, no more chat.
We need to focus.
Yes. Sorry guys, we're going to ignore the chat a bit because we're struggling, as you can see.
Oh boy. Oh, nuts. I wish this was an event version. Oh man. Wow, what a struggle.
Oh yeah.
What a struggle. Hey, if anybody wants to join us and be their 8th person, come on down.
Hi. Sorry to hear about your planet sinking or disappearing or whatever.
Alright, let's see what we have here. I'm gonna put on my AoE loadout. I didn't want to, but those ads are definitely messing us up.
Oh yeah, they're hurting us.
Okay, I got that Jason individual coming back in.
Jason,
So
okay,
that'll
so we
help.
say yes.
Yeah, yep. He was in here earlier. I'm a bad tank. No, you're not. I'll tell you what, one thing that you should do. You see where those bosses are? Actually, I don't even know if Sandra can even hear us.
Well,
You see where the boss is? Don't pull them to have them come to you. Instead, lunge and go to them. That's where you should be the whole time. But we should be paying attention a little bit more when the boss is doing her skull attack.
Well, it's okay, Sandra. We understand that you may not be used to playing as a tank, and I don't know if Prime the Flash is used to playing as a healer, so that there's a whole bunch of. We understand that sometimes some of you guys will switch to a role you're not comfortable with because that's what we need. So if that's the case, don't worry about it. We'll do the best we can. If we can't, we can't. It's okay.
Yep. All right, I think we have everybody here. Whenever you are ready to go.
No, Adventure Brothers Inc. is Sandra out. So don't worry too much. Do the best you can. If we do it, we do it. If not, yeah, I know, Jeffrey, that you love the Zack Snyder universe. Sadly, I'm not. I came to realize when I saw the first. I was on the fence about Zack Snyder for a long time. But now I saw the first 10 minutes of Army of the Dead, and it's crystal clear now. I'm really not a Zack Snyder fan. So I understand if you enjoy what Zack Snyder did with Superman and with Justice League, that's fine. But sadly, I'm not among. I'm not among those. Oh, what happened?
What happened to our boss?
That's exactly what I'm wondering.
What? What? No.
Are we gonna have to start again?
Wow. Okay, we gotta disband.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
Wow, I don't think I've seen that glitch. I didn't know that could happen.
That's okay.
That's kind of funny.
People are asking about. Oh well, let's. Jeffrey did. What convinced me about Army of the Dead is that in order to get the story going, there's a thousand stupid things that need to happen, and it's they're forcing the story into a direction that they want to have, as opposed to letting it go there organically. Like in the first 10 minutes of Army of the Dead, already okay, you have the guy who gets let's say some distracted by his girlfriend and he's not looking where he's going, but then you have the soldiers in the truck who they should see the guys. They should see the car coming right at them, especially when the headlights hits them. Clearly the lights was telling them that hey, there's a car coming, and still they act very stupid just for the purpose of causing the accident that will free the let's say the bad guy. And once they do that, it gets even worse. It goes from stupid to stupid to stupid. Like they get an accident and they have no protocol in place to deal with it. Like I understand maybe Zack Snyder doesn't like the army. Maybe Zack Snyder thinks the army are stupid. But for the soldiers to act stupid the way they do at the start of the movie to get the story going in the direction that Zack Snyder wants to. Like if he wanted to have a zombie breakout and cause an outbreak, there's 1,000 different ways he could have done that. And he did not need to have all the characters act like morons or incompetents or both. Uh, so that pretty much convinced me that I'm probably not a Zack Snyder fan at all.
Oh,
Yeah,
I forgot to
Dawn of the
mention
Dead
it.
was a good one. I really enjoyed Dawn of the Dead. Army of the Dead, I hated. I saw the first 10, 15 minutes, hated every seconds of it. Sorry, Mr. Nix.
No, that's fine. I was just gonna give a shout out to one of my henchmen named Brainiac Killer. He has some amazing loadouts with various powers, and actually he's quite competent as to how to play various powers in DPS role. So I highly suggest you guys check him out and see what his channel is all about.
Oh no, this one again.
We can do it. We can do it.
That's
It
okay.
doesn't glitch on
Thanagarians have
us.
confirmed that the key of Atlan and the Phoenix Cannon
Hello,
can open
Eobard
the
the
portal
Thong.
to the Dark Multiverse. Hawkgirl is speaking
Always nice
with
to have
the Thanagarians
always
now
nice to have some
get
evil
access to the
people
cannon.
around.
Listen up. The Thanagarians have agreed to let us attempt an incursion into the Dark Dimension. This is our one shot. These soldiers will escort us to the control room and watch our
And,
That's
uh,
Brainiac.
If we fail,
Sorry, it was Brainiac
use the
Killers who I was
Phoenix Cannon
referencing
to
earlier.
destroy Earth.
That's right. And people were talking about the Superman and Lois TV show. I saw the first 5 episodes, I think, and so far it's pretty good. There is a bit of family drama, but not too much. After watching the CW TV shows for years and years, I guess I'm a little burnt out of the family drama. But Superman and Lois were able to not overdo it, at least not so far. But I'm terrified that halfway through the season, they'll go full drama.
So you don't
So-
want to get too invested in case it
Well, I'm
turns
being
bad.
cautious, very cautious. Even though, yeah, there's some good Superman stuff in there.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, is it Steel? People are saying that the Captain Luthor is actually Steel. Is that the case? Jeffrey, do you know why he's called Luthor if he is a Steel? Oh, we lost Jason Todd. My favorite villain has to be Darkseid. And on the Marvel side, it will have to be Doctor Doom.
Yeah, DC has definitely got to be Darkseid. Or me.
You.
Nah, you got killed in Birds of Prey, I think.
You really didn't see this coming. did
We're not talking about that movie.
But
Oh, okay.
you renounced Animar Sin. All the good work we've done together.
Just
all
like
the
how you don't
glorious
believe that the
battles we
Zack Snyder's
shared.
verse actually exists.
Just a minute.
I don't.
Means to an end.
I don't think that the other one exists.
Don't listen to him. He's trying to play games with your head.
I can't believe you'd still serve that soul-destroying monster.
Do you guys think DC is better than Marvel?
When he learns my alliance
Well-
with Barbatos gave him a universe of souls to devour, Animar Sin will ask me to rule by his side.
How could you?
You see,
And I'm sure Multi would probably say the
all
same.
roads lead to
But
darkness.
there's so many great
Must
characters
begin
from
to
both
embrace
sides.
that hopeless truth.
That's why whenever you hear about the fights as to who would win between DC versus Marvel, you can easily make a case for both sides. You really can. It's not hard.
Lead to darkness. Witness the power of Barbatos.
I think when it comes to when it comes down to it, there is a clear winner when it comes to one of the. Oh no, we started the fight before Multi's back. All right, no worries. When it comes to animated movies, Marvel can't. They don't touch. They don't touch anything on DC. DC has them absolutely destroyed. Marvel has some great TV shows though, but unfortunately they all kind of fall into the story has to be very dramatic kind of clause, which is unfortunate. Uh-oh, we need to get our tank. Well, maybe I can make this work. I got the pickups, but will they be able to get out? I would like to give you some advice though. What power are you though, Sandro? What power are you? Just so I can maybe give you some advice. You're ice. Oh, well, wouldn't you know it? So is my tank. So you have your taunt that you have in your loadout, hopefully. But one other thing that you should have is your ice pull, and you should be doing that a lot. You gotta go, Bruno? Okay, thanks for checking us out, man. Take care. If anybody else wants to come in, they can. Appreciate the time you're spending here, Bruno. Vote no, guys. I do have somebody else that can come in. It's not a big deal. Then I'll invite the next person in. So vote no, and then I'm gonna bring in somebody. When will we fight Doomsday? Well, whenever we get out of this fight. Let's try and beat this first raid and see what we gotta do. I want a tank to replace me. Okay, well, do we have a tank that wants to come in? Anybody in particular? Actually, I might go to my tank. Actually, I'm rethinking that. Yes, I'm definitely going to do that. Okay. I'm going to go to my tank. So whenever Multiverse comes back, then I'm going to go into my tank. Once again, when will we fight Doomsday? Again, when we complete our raids.
Oh no, we got knocked out.
It happens. It's not a big deal.
Sorry guys, delivery at the door. That's the danger of live streaming. Oh, we lost someone.
Yeah, we did lose somebody because Bruno had to leave.
Okay.
And so now I'm gonna switch to my tank.
Sure.
Because Sandro isn't very comfortable enough with tank.
That's all right.
I'll be right back. You did great, by the way.
So we're going to wait for our friend Mr. Nix. Let's take a look at our friend Spawn over here. So if you guys want to create a cool looking spawn in this Universe Online, that's a good example of that. The mother of the monitor, I should know this, but I can't remember it. Hello, Shai-san. Welcome to the game. Yo, the web slinger. It's nice to see some new blood in this Universe Online. That's always needed.
Okay, give me 1 second. I need to make sure that my mainframe is good to go.
It's alright. I knew I should have used my tank character. We're doing good, Mr. Webslinger. Although we're struggling a bit, but we'll get through it.
Okay, hit me in the invite.
What's your name?
Oh. Just go into recent voice.
Oh, sure. Oh, sure.
But it's General Space Nix.
Journal Nix? Journal Nix? You can't be a
It's my
general. That's
Zod.
impossible.
It's my Zod character. This is the guy who normally yells at everybody, because I try to do that with my individuals.
Thank you for subbing, Shai-san. It's always appreciated. So what did I miss, Mr. Nix? Sorry, the delivery guy was at the door. Couldn't do...
Not much. We had, as soon as the cutscene had ended, somebody had started the fight instantly. So, that kind of led to its own chaos. But it's not that big of a deal. We'll be alright.
Chaos is good, isn't it? You should like chaos, you evil you.
Well, sometimes. Do we have
Follow-
2 healers, perhaps, just in case?
No, we
Just wondering
have,
if we
uh,
do.
Flash.
Just the one? Okay, no worries. Not a big deal.
If someone else could switch to healing to help Prime, it would be nice. But if not, we'll make do.
Yeah, just to help him out. If not, it's not a big deal. Alright, let's do this.
Why do you fight when you cannot?
Oh, don't come up here with me, please. See how I'm gathering everything up here, Sandra? I'm trying to make sure that everybody stays over here so that they don't touch you guys at all. It's not an easy feat. Sometimes it's a little more difficult than others.
You're gonna have to make a video, Tank 101.
No, that's not for my channel.
Oh, okay. So I'll have to do it then.
I think you'd have to do that one. Mine would be like the advanced aspects of tanking. Alright. Just wait a second, guys. Get out of those circles. Get out of those, various circles. There you go. I'll hold the boss, but she will have to go around the room periodically. And if the suppressor does come out, Multiverse, can you tag the suppressor? Better you than me. And then there's ads. I'll get those ads. Give me a second, guys.
That's okay. I got that. Oh,
Good stun. Thank you for the crowd control. That's always important.
lost. Okay.
Barely hanging on. But I'm here. The key is ice is all about shields.
Oh, that's okay. I'll cast. Don't worry about it.
You're not playing too well today, Sinister? Man, there are times that I'm not playing well enough, that's for sure. Alright, so here it comes again, guys. So, there's one that, as soon as the boss goes away from me, just one little quick little taunt, and I'm back to business. One little taunt, and I'm back to business.
Yeah.
There's that suppressor.
Yeah, I was stuck. He was targeting me, and I couldn't do it.
Alright. Well, I'll hold it, but I'll need you guys to kill it. Good job so far. We're doing okay. Comes the boss again. Get out of those tornadoes, guys. Get out of the tornadoes. Oh no. Jump behind you.
Sorry?
He's got me stunned. Just a heads up, the boss. Perfect, thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, more ads. Perfect. Alright, that's my bad. That's my bad. I'll grab him.
Sorry.
Oh, and then she does that move now. Great timing. Okay, I think I have everything now.
Should we take out the suppressor or?
It's your call. You're either going to be damaging him along the way, or you're going to be working on keeping him separated. It doesn't really matter in the end.
I'll try to keep it stunned if I can.
Appreciate that.
There's something hurting us that I can see.
Yeah, the stunning would be coming from the suppressor, so it's just a matter of you either gonna burn it out or not.
While he was targeting me, I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, that happens.
Let's see if I can save him. He's on me. Oh, I'm back. Nope, I'm down.
Is it just you and me?
It's just two, I think.
Pretty close. Not bad for next attempt.
One last attempt.
I'm all about supply
Sure.
and demand. I have supplies and I demand you buy.
Kevin wants the cosmic material. It's gonna be a tall order.
Sorry, I had somebody who was trying to hit me up there. 6 times the charm, right?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, General,
Let me
my
get my
general. Oh, you're cheating. You're using an ice tank.
Fight when you cannot.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, that's what Sandra was too, right? So. And wait, how's that cheating? If I was Rage, that would be cheating. Rage doesn't even need a healer.
That's what I like also about fire. You can pretty much self-heal.
Sorry, I would normally have these ads a little bit cleaner. I was trying to throw an orb. There we go. Now this is a little bit cleaner. Of course, with all the side bosses gone. Definitely helps. Alright, get ready to get out of those tornadoes, guys. Go, 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 go.
Flash went
Hit the
down.
pick.
Someone. Oh, I guess I'll go pick him up. Oh, is outcast.
Should be fine. Oh, grab that pickup in the back. Wow, you guys are really low on health. Oh, there's ads back there too. Didn't even see them. Here we go. Wow! Okay, I think we got a call up for this raid.
That's okay.
What do we want to do? Do we want to just go to Doom Metropolis, or
Yeah,
I
let's
have
go
a
back
few
there.
Earth goods for sale.
and then there? Okay.
You should think about buying some now. If we blow up your planet, I'll have to raise my prices.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Yeah, it's been an hour already.
Yeah, when I saw the time too, I was like, yeah, we've spent an hour on the one raid. We need to have some fun going somewhere else. So where are you at right now?
I'm Doom Metropolis, and there's a Outcast who's asking to invite him again.
So the moment that I had switched to my tank, I lost lead.
Oh, okay. So
I,
I'll invite him.
I'm not. It could be you. It could be anybody who's within your group.
Let's find out. So I guess it's not me.
Okay. That's fine. I can just meet you guys over there. It doesn't really matter.
Sure. But I can't invite you to the group anyway.
Oh, that's fine.
I don't have the lead.
Oh, again, that's fine. But we can just go over wherever. Where are we going to? Over to,
Let's go fight the evil Doomsday in the end player mission. So that way people will be able to get some tributes to hopefully buy the Doomsday Totem or Streaky the Super Cat. Oh,
okay.
I'm group leader now, so I should be able to invite you.
Perfect.
Don't worry, Shai-san. You'll get there.
It's not a big deal.
Oh, I guess I invited one person too many.
No, that's fine. Hey, if you're already on your 8th, then that's fine.
Okay.
Go ahead and get yourself started in the raid.
A number of my operatives have already reported in. Thanks for the assist.
The menu is lagging a bit. Holy crap. Do you have a lot of lag?
I did a little bit ago, but since I've been switching around, it's been clearing it kind of. Still a massive issue. Well, it looks like I'm going to be going into my instance before you guys do. I'm already inside.
Lucky you. I'm jealous now.
I know. I thought maybe we could race.
Here, this should help protect you while going toe-to-toe with Doomsday. This formulation is better than the earlier one, but they can be combined for optimal results.
Are you fighting Doomsday too?
Yeah, after this cutscene's done.
So were you able to buy some of the new pets?
This once and for all.
Yeah, sorry. I just had a massive leg spike.
It's alright.
No, I haven't bought any of them yet. I did see that they can be purchasable on the broker, so that's pretty nice.
Yes.
I'm probably gonna look into that, and I'm grateful that the point that you said that it's a great way to make money.
Oh yeah.
Because absolutely, if people want to get in on a way to make money, that's the best way to do it. Buying the stuff that's like that.
Nah. Poorly placed. So if you wanted an example of poorly placed character, basically I moved away from the X, but I ended up being in the middle of all the X's. Not a good place to be.
I would just advise people to head to the side of the room. That's all. Trying to get stuck in the middle. With flight, it's kind of tough to do, but I'm super speed, so it's easier for us to do.
Still too powerful. I've learned that kryptonite is the only thing that will help us hurt him, but it might kill Superman in the process. It's a tough call, but Superman would want us
Hello, chill, my guy.
whatever it takes.
So I'm not sure if some of the guys need some defeat, so
It may take
I guess we'll
several
find out.
tries, so don't give up.
There's only 3 feats within that instance, and it's a matter of you're either going to grab the civilians or you're going to let Doomsday eat them. Or the other one is you don't have the probiotic. So if your healer can keep you all alive, then you're going to want to go with that. But my group is just melting Doomsday. Like we're about done.
We're about halfway through. Oh, the X's.
It'll take more than that.
Pretty good. We had a bit of a rough patch, but oh. Somehow I couldn't move away. There's more ways than one to. There's more than one way to skin a bat. Normally I use my quantum tunneling to get out of the way, but sometimes you have to find another way. Let's go for the poster. So this week we get double tribute, in case you don't know that. So that's why we wanted to play this mission today.
Superman! Where is he? Where's my cousin?
I'm not sure why it doesn't let you send your name.
Oh no. We're too late.
Yeah, with quantum is pretty much amongst my favorite. I love using quantum tunneling. Can't explain it, but
No. Please.
although lately I've been playing a lot with my fire tanks and my earth tanks.
When it comes to quantum, quantum has 2 of the key elements. That what makes quantum so nice. Is their quantum tunneling is a big one, and second, just in general, your shields are the best in game. Nobody can beat quantums.
And I'm pretty much a shield guy. I discovered the power of the shield when I created my Magneto first class and was playing Mental. In case you need, there's also the same vendor that the Doomsday Metropolis here.
Is available in multiple combat modes and customized.
A question people often ask is, where's the vendor?
How long have you played DCUO, Multi?
I started in end of September or October 2011. Basically, I think the game went free to play in September, and I waited 2, 3, 4 weeks before playing it because I knew that the servers wouldn't be able to keep up with all the new players.
So Star Labs owes you our gratitude.
And
I started
played,
back in 2015.
That's too late. Too late.
I know. Oh, your phase is full now.
Oh.
One issue after the other, right?
Yep. I was going to suggest
well.
Let's go fight Doomsday, but well, let's go do that anyway.
Still can, by all means.
Well, it's going to be a short fight anyway.
Yeah, you only have to take him down 10%, or is it 5%? I think it's 10.
Well, last time I did it in like 30 seconds by myself, and we have like a 4
Yeah.
minute left now, so poor Doomsday.
Honestly, just throwing an orbital is pretty much all you need to do.
But yeah, I started in 2011, and I was free to play for like 3 days, and the very first thing I did was purchase the Batman Legend, the future Batman Legend character.
Thank you.
So I became premium very quickly. And then afterwards, I purchased the Green Lantern DLC because I was on the fence. I was wondering like why subscribe when you can just purchase the episodes you need. So I tried it. I was premium for about a month, maybe a bit more, and then we had the Lightning Strike DLC that was added, and that's when I decided to subscribe. I wanted to purchase the Lightning Strike DLC, but then I thought, let's give a try to subscribing. Worst comes to worst, I'll buy the Lightning Strike DLC afterwards if I have to. And actually, I never bought the Lightning Strike DLC. I've been a subscriber ever since.
For myself, I was free to play for a year, pushing towards 2 years actually, and I had a friend of mine whom I'm a pretty helpful individual if you get to know me, and within the various leagues, people knew that about my kind of personality. I just like to help people in general. That's kind of why I made the YouTube channel. But a friend of mine bought my first episode. And then he bought a second episode for me a little bit later on. I think my first episode was Amazon Fury Part 1. And then I got War of Light Part 1. And the reason why he did that is because he wanted me to experience what the open world was like in those different places. So, and from there I ended up buying my own membership from there. So I could experience it all.
It says Doomsday descended on Metropolis, but I don't see him.
So your first place to check is obviously in the crater. And then in the ascending streets from there. You're looking in your mini-map for the giant skull. Or you're looking for Superman, who's leading him around. And obviously to your group, make sure you have the probiotic on, or you'll be dead in seconds as soon as you get inside that circle.
Oh, it's okay. He's been repelled there, so we'll wait for him at the crater.
There you go.
Thank you, friend. I think I could make it back to medical on my own.
But yeah, you need the probiotic that our friend Nix mentioned.
It's not hard to get it. It's pretty cheap also on the broker in case you're having to buy it, but if you just do the missions, you'll earn it naturally.
Doomsday's here already. Oh, a few guys didn't use their probiotic. They went down. You'd be proud, Nick. Grimbor's chain seems to work against him.
Oh yeah?
Well, it does have the. Wonder one guy went down.
Does it have the effect, or does it actually slow him down?
I have no idea. It does have the effect. Whether that slows him down or not, hard to tell.
Exactly. Yeah. Probably not, but well, it's not a big deal.
That was quick.
The goal with the Grimbor's chains really isn't to necessarily slow him down. Not for that particular boss. He's not even alive for long. Multiverse, how do you know French? That's because he lives in a place called Quebec.
Yeah, it's my first language.
You push Doomsday back? Thank you. I have a feeling he's not gone for good, though, since I haven't heard from Clark. I mean, Superman.
So I think we're going to be pretty much done for today. If you guys have any questions, the time is now. We'll quit soon.
Yep, my Doomsday just got on repelling too.
There are still more people infected
Let's
by the
give a little
Doomsday
thanks to everyone in the
spores.
group.
Do you have the strength to help them?
Not even a little bow because we can.
You need to farm Doomsday about 50 more times? Well, let me tell you this. This week is the most important week, I would say, when it comes to tackling the feats from this particular Doomsday DLC.
Yes.
Because everybody's running it. I can't even get into Multiverse's phase for the past probably 10 minutes because people are just trying to spam Doomsday over and over and over again. Or they're grabbing the crystals, and they're doing that over and over and over again.
And it's been a while since we had the phase this full. So, although I'm always a bit surprised, whenever I come here, there's always at least a few people playing the missions. But this week there'll be a lot of people. So if you need to form groups to, let's say, farm Doomsday, or defeat the, what was it, 99? I forget. Is it like
Yep,
core
it's
units?
99. It's 99 of the Lex Core units, yeah.
Okay. So if you need the feats for those, this week will be a great week to do that, because there's a lot of people on the server right now, and on the Doomsday phase, the Doomsday Metropolis phase.
Oh, the devs might be in the EU server for today, so if you're trying to join up with the devs, I think you'd have to be on the EU server. If you are, try to find out exactly where they're going. It might be the Doomed Metropolis, it might be the current DLC, I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, the devs have their live stream today.
They always have it
maybe,
immediately after this one.
yeah, should we keep it on Friday, or so that we don't end up at the same time as the dev, or does it matter?
I think it's fine. I mean, we're normally ending when they start.
Okay.
They started, like, just now, so it's not a big deal.
So for those who did not see the small Doomsday, there he is. And there's also our friend Streaky right here. So it's fun pets to have. Obviously, eventually, there's so many pets in DC Universe Online at this point that you may end up with an embarrassment of riches of pets. If you use all of them, it can be a bit chaotic in your lair sometimes. Oh, here's our friend Crypto, who burned the poor little Tickle.
Tickle doesn't fight back. I feel kind of bad for the cat.
Nah, he just runs away, poor Tickle.
Or Tickle.
So I'm wondering if our friend Doomsday will interact with some of the other pets. I guess we'll have to wait and see for that. Elite Gamer is asking if you buy the membership and then cancel. Oh, I heard our friend Doomsday go, oh, ha, ha. Ah, I missed it. I'm so sad. If you buy the membership, you will keep most of what you have. You will keep, but there's a few things you don't keep. Like when you buy the membership, it gives you extra bank space. Obviously, your bank space goes back down once your membership expires. But if you purchase styles, if you purchase, I'm trying to think, if you purchase layers or stuff like that, you keep those even if you're no longer subscribed. So you do lose a few things like the layer system, but you can purchase the layer system for like $5 in the marketplace. If you decide subscribing is not for you, you could decide to just purchase a few things like the layer system from the marketplace and play as a premium player. That's quite feasible as an option, especially now seeing how they're going to give away the episodes to everyone. And nowadays, even if you're a premium player, eventually you will have access to all the episodes anyway. What's gonna happen for Superman Day? I have no idea. Mr. Nix, did you hear anything about that?
No, nothing about that yet, but I'm sure as soon as we find out, we'll let you guys know.
As far as I know, there's nothing really planned. They don't. I don't think they do something every year. There's some items sometimes that they'll do 1 year and that they never do it after. Or there's some things like we used to have like a Flash Week, and for some reason we did not get that for the past 2 years, I think. Chill, my guy, please don't spam the chat like that. To Doomsday Gotham. Well, you should be able to get it. You have access to that easily enough using the warp menu. If you could take a look at the warp menu, you see Flashpoint Gotham City. that's quite simply the easiest way to be able to do that.
All
So I
right, I
think
think we're about ready to wrap it up for today. What do you think,
abso-
bud?
absolutely. So any plans for this weekend, Mr. Nix?
Other than uploading my video, that's probably going to do it for me. Been very busy.
So if you guys want to see Mr. Nix's video, his channel is Nix the Black Mask, and I strongly encourage you to subscribe to his channel and watch his videos. You'll learn at least a thing or two, I'm sure.
Oh, I'll make you learn a lot of things. Things that Multiverse doesn't even like to talk about.
Oh yeah, feats and skill points. I don't talk about those things. These are dirty
Uh,
things.
how to be good players in the game, and doing mechanics and stuff like that, and how to make money. Well, you do go over that. I shouldn't say that one.
So anyway, so we're pretty much done here now, guys. So have a good weekend, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to play with us. Thank you for the people in the chat. It's always appreciated to have all your comments. We try to answer as many comments as we can, but obviously, as you know, sometimes it's not possible when we're in the heat of battle. Sometimes we cannot really keep an eye on the chat, but we do what we can. If you ever have
And
any
we're getting killed.
questions, sorry.
And we're getting killed because we're looking at the chat too much.
Oh yes. But if somehow you guys asked a question in the chat and we did not answer it, you could always ask it in the comment section of some of my videos, and I'll see what I can do about trying to answer your questions. There's a lot of you guys at this point. Like the race is on for the 20,000 subscriber mark. At this point, we're about at 19,200. So about the 800 more subscribers, and we'll cross the 20,000 subscriber mark. I'm not sure if we'll do something special for the 20,000. I'll try to come up with something. And that's pretty much it for now, guys. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for playing with us, and we'll see you guys next time.
Take care, guys.